When did your disability save your life? I've been deaf since birth. My whole life, people treated it like this tragic thing. Teachers would give me sympathetic looks, strangers would talk super slow like I was also stupid, and my mom spent years dragging me to specialists hoping for some miracle cure that never came. But last summer, being deaf literally saved my life. I was 19, home from college for break, working the closing shift at this coffee shop called The Daily Grind. It was a Tuesday night in June, dead quiet because everyone was at some street festival downtown. My coworker Beth was supposed to close with me, but she called in sick around 7, so I was alone. I didn't mind. Being alone meant I could clean at my own pace without anyone trying to make small talk I had to read lips for. Around 9:30, I was wiping down tables near the window when I noticed this guy standing across the street, just standing there under the broken streetlight, staring at the shop. He'd been there for like 20 minutes, which was weird but not alarming yet. I kept cleaning, mopping the floors, putting chairs up on tables. Every time I glanced outside, he was still there. Same spot, same staring. By 9:50, I was getting nervous. I locked the front door early and started my closing duties in the back. That's when I felt the vibration. My phone was in my apron pocket, buzzing like crazy. I pulled it out and saw 6 missed calls from my neighbor, Mrs. Patterson. Then a text came through. "Are you at work? Don't leave. There's a man asking about you." My stomach dropped. I texted back asking what she meant. She said some guy knocked on our apartment door around 9, asking which unit I lived in and what time I got home from work. He claimed to be an old friend from high school, but Mrs. Patterson said something felt wrong about him. She told him she didn't know me, and he left, but she saw him sitting in a car outside our building afterward. I looked out the shop window again. The guy was gone. My heart started racing. I checked our security camera feed on the shop computer, and that's when I saw him. He wasn't across the street anymore. He was in our back alley trying the rear door, the one that was supposed to stay locked, but the latch was broken. I told my manager about it 3 times, but he kept saying he'd fix it later. I watched on the camera as this guy jiggled the handle, testing it. Then he disappeared from view, probably circling back around. I called the police immediately using the video relay service. Typed out what was happening while the interpreter signed to the dispatcher. But here's the thing about being deaf that saved me. I never heard him break in. Most people would have heard the back door open, heard footsteps coming through the storage room. They might have called out asking if someone was there, giving away their location. But I didn't hear any of it. I was watching the security feed on the computer screen like a hawk. I saw him on camera the second he stepped inside. Saw him moving through the storage room toward the front. I grabbed the mop bucket and dumped it right at the doorway between the storage room and main shop. Then I ran to the front door, unlocked it, and bolted outside just as he came sliding through that puddle and fell hard. I could see him yelling something, getting up, coming after me, but I was already sprinting down the sidewalk toward the 24-hour gas station 2 blocks away. The police caught him 4 minutes later trying to drive away. Turned out he'd been following me for 2 weeks after seeing me at the mall. He had my work schedule, my address, photos of me on his phone. The detective told me later that if I'd been able to hear, I probably would have reacted to the sounds he was making, and he would have known exactly where I was in the shop. But because I stayed silent and relied on the cameras, I had the advantage. I saw him before he ever knew I knew he was there. My mom cried when I told her the story. Not sad crying, relieved crying. She kept saying, "Thank God you were paying attention." But really, thank God I'm deaf. That disability everyone pitied me for my entire life gave me the awareness and silence I needed to survive that night.